Steam's latest sale is bursting with amazing offers, and I've combed through it to uncover the best bargains and hidden treasures you absolutely need to check out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. And don't forget to check the description. I've included every game, their sale prices, and direct links so you can snag them before the deals vanish. Let's jump in and explore these incredible offers, because your next favorite game could be on sale right now. Darkest Dungeon 2 is a roguelike strategy game set in a grim, apocalyptic world where players must guide a group of flawed heroes on a perilous journey to the mountain in order to avert an impending apocalypse. The game is a spiritual successor to Darkest Dungeon, shifting from 2D to 3D visuals and offering a new take on the gameplay while retaining the series' hallmark dark themes and challenging mechanics. In Darkest Dungeon 2, players form a party and embark on a road trip through decaying landscapes filled with horrors. They must carefully manage their heroes' stress and relationships while battling nightmarish enemies, including cultists, beasts, and eldritch horrors. The journey is dangerous, and even an untimely death in battle contributes valuable resources for future runs. Heroes can bond or clash, and their stress must be carefully managed to avoid catastrophe. Subnautica transports players to the alien oceanic planet, where they assume the role of Riley Robinson, a survivor of the spaceship Aurora's crash. Stranded amidst vast underwater expanses, players must navigate diverse marine environments. From sunlit coral reefs to shadowy deep-sea trenches, all while managing essentials like oxygen, hunger, and thirst. The game allows players to collect materials to craft tools, build underwater habitats, and pilot various submersibles. As they delve deeper, they encounter a myriad of marine creatures, some benign and others posing significant threats. The narrative unfolds through exploration and discovery, revealing the mysteries of the planet and the fate of its previous inhabitants. Metaphor. ReFantazio is a turn-based role-playing game set in a surreal world where the protagonist, a young man named the Hero, navigates through both literal and metaphorical battles. The game combines elements of fantasy with psychological themes, as the characters are forced to confront their inner turmoil and personal demons. Players explore a detailed, vibrant world filled with richly designed characters. The game's story delves into themes of self-discovery, memory, and the nature of existence. A hallmark of the experience is its stunning visuals and striking character designs, which are coupled with unique mechanics that offer a mix of strategic turn-based combat and exploration. Set sail once more with Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, as he embarks on a quest to uncover the elusive secret of Monkey Island. This latest installment in the Monkey Island series offers a fresh perspective on the classic tale, blending nostalgia with new adventures. The narrative picks up years after Guybrush's previous escapades, with the pirate hero reflecting on his storied past. Determined to solve the mystery of Monkey Island, he reunites with familiar faces and confronts new challenges. The story artfully balances humor and heartfelt moments, providing a satisfying conclusion to the series' overarching plot. The intuitive interface streamlines interactions, allowing for a seamless adventure. Absolver is a martial arts-focused action role-playing game. Set in the enigmatic and crumbling Adal Empire, the game invites players to step into the role of a masked prospect, a warrior chosen by the guides to be molded into an elite Absolver peacekeeper. With no detailed backstory given up front, the world unfolds organically as players interact with its cryptic characters and unravel the mysteries hidden within the ruins. The heart of Absolver lies in its fluid and customizable combat system. Instead of a rigid set of moves, players craft their own unique fighting style through the combat deck system. This feature allows them to select and organize strikes, dodges, and counters across different stances, each offering distinct strategic advantages. Mastery of these styles is crucial, as combat flows in a rhythm that rewards precision, adaptability, and creativity. Beyond the hand-to-hand brawling, players can wield a variety of weapons, such as swords and war gloves, which further add depth to encounters. Combat styles range from traditional martial arts to advanced techniques, including unlockable forms like the Absorbent Cult method or the Agile Windfall style. As players progress, they can mentor under masters, including fellow players, to learn new techniques and craft their perfect fighting flow. My Friend Pedro is a wild, adrenaline-fueled side-scrolling shooter with a unique blend of over-the-top violence, acrobatics, and dark humor. You step into the shoes of an unnamed protagonist who embarks on a high-octane rampage at the behest of a talking banana named Pedro. This bizarre partnership sets the tone for a game that is both chaotic and ridiculously entertaining. The gameplay revolves around mastering fluid movement and creative combat sequences. Players can pull off jaw-dropping stunts like backflips, wall jumps, and dodging bullets in slow motion. One of the game's standout features is its dual-wielding mechanic, which lets you aim at two enemies simultaneously, creating a symphony of destruction. Bullet ricochets off frying pans and other environmental tricks add a strategic flair, making every encounter a dazzling display of creativity and mayhem. Set across a variety of increasingly challenging levels, the environments range from industrial warehouses to surreal dreamlike stages. Each section is filled with enemies, environmental hazards, and puzzles that test both your reflexes and tactical thinking. The fast-paced soundtrack perfectly complements the frenetic action, keeping players locked into the chaos. Cruel is a fast-paced first-person shooter that draws inspiration from classic FPS and arcade games, delivering intense action with a touch of dark humor. Players embark on a nostalgic journey through meticulously designed levels, confronting a diverse array of enemies and formidable bosses. The game emphasizes swift, fluid movement and features a distinctive arsenal of unconventional weapons, each equipped with unique alternate fire modes. Cruel offers both single-player and multiplayer modes, including a full 4-player split-screen co-op, allowing for collaborative or competitive gameplay with friends. The game's retro-inspired graphics and challenging levels have been praised for their engaging combat mechanics and dark humor. Silent Hill 2 is a psychological horror game in which players control James Sunderland, who returns to the eerie town of Silent Hill following a letter from his deceased wife. The town, once filled with memories, is now a ghostly fog-covered place, haunted by terrifying monsters. Players must move around the city, battle disturbing creatures, and search for traces of James's wife in this unsettling remake of the classic Silent Hill 2. The game delves into themes of grief and personal guilt while offering atmospheric terror and a depressive horror experience. This version of Silent Hill 2 includes enhanced visuals and updated mechanics, offering both longtime fans and newcomers an opportunity to explore the haunting world with a fresh perspective. ULTRAKILL is a fast-paced, ultra-violent first-person shooter that blends the intensity of classic games like Quake with the modern action and flair of Doom and Devil May Cry. Set in a world where mankind has gone extinct, the game focuses on machines fueled by blood. However, as their supply runs dry, these machines race into hell to replenish it. The game emphasizes speed, style, and powerful weapons, with a strong focus on over-the-top combat and movement. Players are tasked with staying mobile and slaying waves of enemies, from demons to other machines, using a vast array of weapons that can be modified for even more destructive potential. A core mechanic is the ability to soak up blood from enemies to regain health, keeping the action fast-paced and relentless. ULTRAKILL also encourages players to rack up combos and achieve high scores, with optional challenges and hidden secrets scattered throughout levels. Cult of the Lamb casts players in the role of a possessed lamb saved from annihilation by an ominous stranger and must repay their debt by building a loyal following in his name. Start your own cult in a land of false prophets, venturing out into diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of woodland followers and spread your word to become the one true cult. Collect and use resources to build new structures, perform dark rituals to appease the gods, and give sermons to reinforce the faith of your flock. Explore a sprawling, randomly generated world. Fight off hordes of enemies and defeat rival cult leaders in order to absorb their power and assert your cult's dominance. Train your flock and embark on a quest to explore and discover the secrets of 4 mysterious regions. Spread enlightenment and perform mystical rituals on the journey to become the mighty Lamb God. In Buckshot Roulette, You find yourself in a dimly lit nightclub, face to face with a mysterious figure known only as the dealer. Instead of the traditional revolver, this high-stakes game of Russian roulette employs a pump-action shotgun, adding a unique twist to the deadly gamble. The game unfolds over 3 intense rounds. At the start of each round, the dealer randomly loads the shotgun with a mix of live red shells and bluish-gray blanks. Your task is to decide whether to aim the shotgun at yourself or at the dealer. If a live shell fires, the unfortunate target loses a life, represented by defibrillator charges. The number of charges increases with each round, escalating the tension. In the final round, the safety net is removed. No more defibrillator charges, making every decision a potential game ender. To spice things up, starting from the second round, both you and the dealer receive random items that can shift the odds. These range from a magnifying glass that lets you peek at the next shell, to a handsaw that modifies the shotgun to deal double damage. Strategically using these items can mean the difference between life and a messy end. In Silent Breath, you awaken in a mysterious forest notorious for its eerie disappearances. Your mission is to locate previous explorers who vanished within these woods. The forest is attuned to your voice through microphone detection, compelling you to maintain silence during nocturnal explorations. As you traverse the dense foliage, dynamic and unpredictable jump scares aim to provoke a vocal reaction. Any outburst brings you closer to failure. Simultaneously, malevolent entities, including the enigmatic Sisters of the Forest, stalk you, necessitating constant vigilance. Each playthrough offers a unique experience, with randomized locations for missing individuals and varied scare tactics. The game's photorealistic visuals and VHS-style graphics enhance the unsettling atmosphere, while the expansive forest environment encourages exploration in every direction. Dead Rising 3 takes place in the sprawling, devastated city of Los Perdidos, which has been overrun by a sudden zombie outbreak. The story follows Nick Ramos, a mechanic who finds himself trapped in the city as the infection spreads and chaos ensues. With time running out, Nick must navigate through the urban maze, battling zombies, uncovering the truth behind the outbreak, and searching for a way out of the city before it's too late. You can explore various districts, each filled with unique items, hidden secrets, and supplies that are critical for survival. Unlike other titles, the crafting system in Dead Rising 3 lets you combine everyday items to create deadly weapons and vehicles, often with humorous or creative results. The combat in Dead Rising 3 is dynamic, featuring an arsenal of improvised weapons and a constant flood of zombies, which can be dispatched in a variety of ways. From heavy melee attacks to vehicular mayhem, there's always a new way to tackle the relentless undead. Friends vs. Friends is an engaging multiplayer FPS that uniquely combines intense PvP combat with deck-building mechanics. Players battle in either 1v1 or 2v2 matches across tight, fast-paced maps using a variety of weapons and abilities drawn from a customizable deck of cards. The game emphasizes constant movement and chaotic gameplay, discouraging camping and promoting run-and-gun tactics. Matches are short and casual, making it an ideal party game or a quick competitive fix. The game's standout feature is its deck system, where cards grant powers like shrinking your hitbox, boosting speed, or deploying weapons. These cards can be earned through gameplay and upgraded for more strategic play. Adding to the fun is the roster of quirky animal characters, each with unique passive abilities that enhance gameplay synergy. Helldivers 2 is an intense third-person shooter set in a hostile galaxy, where players join the elite Helldivers unit in defense of Super Earth. The game focuses on cooperative gameplay, encouraging teamwork to survive increasingly difficult battles. Players must strategize together, fighting off enemies across various planets while navigating fast-paced, action-packed combat. With an emphasis on both skill and cooperation, Helldivers 2 aims to deliver an exciting, frenzied experience. It's the ultimate test for players who enjoy hardcore shooters and challenging missions. Bright Memory Infinite is a fast-paced first-person shooter developed by FYQD Studio, set in a futuristic world, blending advanced technology with supernatural elements. Released in November 2021, it follows the story of Shelia, a special forces operative investigating strange phenomena linked to a mysterious organization. The game combines intense gunplay with sword combat, offering a cinematic experience. Its stunning visuals are powered by Unreal Engine 4, delivering impressive graphics and fluid mechanics. The game features various upgrades and a rich combat system, with players facing enemies in fast-paced, action-packed sequences. BPM Bullets Per Minute is a unique blend of rhythm and roguelike first-person shooter gameplay. Developed by Awe Interactive, the game offers a fast-paced experience where every action, from your attacks to enemy movements, is synchronized with an epic rock soundtrack. Released on September 15, 2020, it's a rhythm-action FPS where timing and precision are crucial. One missed beat can lead to your downfall. In BPM, you play as a Valkyrie fighting to defend Asgard from an invading underworld army. Your objective is to navigate procedurally generated dungeons, facing off against enemies and bosses whose attacks follow the rhythm of the music. The game features a range of weapons, abilities, and items, each of which can drastically change your playstyle with every playthrough. As you progress through the levels, you'll face 7 unique bosses, each with their own rhythmic attack patterns, requiring precise timing to defeat. A Way Out is a cooperative, third-person action-adventure game. It stands out as the first-ever co-op-only game of its kind, designed for 2 players to experience the entire game together. The story follows 2 prisoners, Leo and Vincent, who must work together to break out of prison and navigate their way through various challenges to escape the law. The gameplay is built around cooperation, with puzzles and tasks that require both players to contribute their unique abilities to succeed. The game offers a variety of scenarios that blend action, puzzle solving, and stealth, creating a dynamic and immersive experience. It also features split-screen co-op, meaning that even if you're playing locally or online, each player has their own perspective of the unfolding events. The narrative delves into themes of loyalty, trust, and friendship, making it an emotional journey as well as an action-packed one. Towers of Aghasba is an open-world adventure game. In this game, players assume the role of a junior architect from the Shimu tribe, returning to their homeland, Aghasba, after a catastrophic event known as the Withered Eruption. The primary objective is to reconstruct the Shimu civilization and rejuvenate the island's ecosystems. The game offers a vast, visually stunning world inspired by Studio Ghibli's art style, featuring diverse terrains, towering mountains, and breathtaking vistas. Players can explore these landscapes, interact with unique creatures, and uncover the rich history of the Shimu people, all while confronting the lingering threat of the Withered. A key aspect of gameplay involves building and customizing settlements. Additionally, restoring the island's ecosystems is crucial. Players cultivate plant life, attract and nurture wildlife, and collaborate with the island's deities to bring Aghasba back to life. And that's a wrap on the best Steam deals you can grab right now. If you found some great games, make sure to hit that like button. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing deals and gaming content.